So boys and girls, as long as we have to wait for the start of the second race, I have some jokes for you. What do you give to a sick lemon? Lemonade. I just give you a few seconds to laugh. What do you call a dangerous sun shower? A reign of terror. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. What did the blanket say as it fell off the bed? Oh shit! What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the car? Robin, get in the car. Oh, fuck me. What's red and shaped like a bucket? A blue bucket painted red. What's green, fuzzy, and would hurt if it fell on you out of a tree? A pool table. Just like that. What did one dish say to the other? Dinner's on me. What's the dumbest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. What's the most terrifying word in nuclear physics? Oopsie. It's hard to teach kleptomaniacs humor. They take everything so literally. Scientists, are you back? Sorry, I don't have strategy tips, just bad jokes.
Can you hear me, Balix?
Yeah, I can hear. In the meantime, I told the 4 or 5 guys who are watching some bad jokes. They didn't leave.
Yeah. Apologies for the confusion with the lobby, but are you streaming Silverstone now, yes?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. I had to get Basketball Boy to form the grid there, because he was hosting the lobby now after I got kicked. So, thanks for bearing with us, guys.
They heard of my jokes. They're coming now. They're coming now.
Okay.
Pretty bad jokes. Pretty bad jokes.
So, pole position is Psychopath. P2 is Helltrain. P3 is Dacunia. P4 Ian. P5 is SJ. And because Nick won the race in Brazil, he starts at the back in P18. So we've got 19 out of 20 runners here because your friend Chick had to withdraw from the race.
Well, the lights went out. I didn't see it, but they surely went out because Psychopath is leading the race in front of Hill Train, Dacunia and Ian and SJ. And it seems like we already have a virtual safety car. Oh, we got disqualification.
No, it's the formation lap, Alex.
It got me. It got me good.
and Builtex
it caught me.
Builtex is disqualified because he obviously touched somebody, and so he'll be respawning onto the grid. So he's not disqualified from the race, folks. He has just been disqualified from the formation lap, so he's respawned on the grid with cold tires.
I fucked that up.
Yeah,
good.
that was a. Well, one of us was going to eventually, wasn't it? So. But this gives us a chance to talk through the grid, and who had a good race in Brazil and who had a bad race, and will be looking to redeem themselves here at the
that's pretty easy.
Grand Prix racing.
Dacunia and Ian had a shit race. That's how it is, and they have to redeem themselves. They have to get some points here. When you mess up the season opener, you have to get some points, especially here in Silverstone. A flowy track where it's a high-speed track, a flowy high-speed track. A lot of possibilities to gain positions, but also lose them, especially in Maggots and Beckets. When you're in the dirty air, it's very tricky to follow and to get your car still on the racing line and hold it on track. Because Silverstone is one of the kind of the old tracks with grass and kind of gravel nearby the track. I personally like these tracks because if you have a big error in, you're losing the car and you're losing it for good.
Yeah. And so Dacunya in the first season of Tier 2, Dacunya won this race last season, and Vans was another driver that springs to mind. He got a podium here. So will Dacunya be able to repeat his success from season 1 here? He's in a good position, starting P3 as the drivers reform on the grid.
I'm jumping back into the front. Psychopath is in front. 4, 5 red lights going out, and we go in Silverstone, second race, and Nick already is in first place. He's already in first, and my screen is now fucked up a little bit because Basketball Boy showing. We got 2 spins! We got 3 spins! 4 spins! They're spinning all over the place. And it seems like we got Ian back in. And we got a lot of front wings damage.
There is an issue here, I think, with this. How on earth is Nick in P1 after starting P18? This doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, Nick is now in P11.
It's sorted itself out now. So Hill Train. Ian is out of the race already. No, he's got front wing damage and he's right at the back.
Ian has left the session. Could be a connection issue.
And yeah, he has connection issue for Ian. And Dacunya is showing 18th on my screen.
Yeah, on my too. I think Dacunya was into the mix, into the shit mix at the beginning when a few cars spun. I think he was in there.
Hill Train's got to be careful here. He's got a near 5-second lead on Psychopath, and we're under safety car conditions.
Well,
I hope for his sake he's keeping to the delta.
We will see in a few seconds. We will see in a few seconds.
Yeah.
If he gets a penalty or not.
A dream start for Hill Train. Psychopath second, Star Wars Boy in third, Angry Orange in fourth. And we've got a lot of penalties already, Ballix. And here we go, here we go. Drivers in the pits now, Ballix.
A lot of drive. We've got Psychopath, Angry Orange, D-Bizzle, Spooner, Germanium, Corleone, Vance, Boltex King, Nick, Basketball Boy. Man, they're all in the pits. But the thing is, are they going on to the mediums or the hards? Because the mediums could last for the rest of the race. The tyres are pretty durable around here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the penalties. So Vans has got a 10-second time penalty, and he is serving at least one of those in the pits right now. Yep. Corleone has got 5 seconds. Actually, Corleone Spooner has served a 5-second penalty. Bultex has got so many penalties.
Yeah, and there's already a shit mix on the standings. Nothing's accurate right now, but what's true is that Hill Train is still leading. He's behind the safety car. Behind him is a Williams. That must be Star Wars Boy behind him. Then we got Ryan Van Doom in the AlphaTauri, Wilma in fourth in his McLaren. And we got SJ in the Alfa Romeo behind him. That's what we see right here. And Angry Orange seems to be in 6th now on the medium tires, but the standings are all messed up. We have to see what happens after that. And they're going up now. Hit Train now in 3rd position. Corleone Dacunya showing in front of him, just Dacunya now it seems to be correct. Hill Train is leading the Grand Prix in Silverstone. Behind him, Star Wars Boy, Ryan Van Doom in 3rd, Wilma in 4th, SJ in 5th, Angry Orange in 6th, D-Bizzle behind him, Psychopath in 8th, Jim Ranium and Nick in 9th and 10th, Basketball Boy in 11th, Spooner behind him, Vance already with a penalty in 13th, Wayne behind him in his Mercedes, Voltex King, Corleone in P15 and 16, Dacunya and Ian again at the back in 17th and 18th, and just Jake in 19th in last place. Can you give us an update, scientist, on the tire situation?
I sure can, Balix. So we've got, I think, 3/4 of the field have all switched tyres on that pit stop under the safety car. So the top 5 have opted to stay out. So that's Hilltrain, Star Wars Boy on the softs, Ryan on the mediums, and Wilmar and SG on the softs. Everyone else has switched tyres. Jake is the only one of those guys to switch onto the hard tyres, and in fact Jake has actually gone into the pits. He's in the pits right now. Everyone from Vans down is on the medium tyres. Nick, Basketball Boy and Spooner on the softs.
And Jake is on the medium tyres.
Interesting that Nick's gone on the soft tyres at this early stage of the race.
The thing is, the soft tyre lasts about 8 to 9 laps, and at the point where the safety car comes in, it's about 8 or 9 laps to go, and Nick has some speed. But the thing really is, how does he treat his tires, and is there another safety car? He could stay out then, overtake all the guys who haven't pitted now, and will be kind of at the front, and then attack the boys who are on the mediums. And we know the speed of Nick. We know that. Oh, we got an overtake. Psychopath overtook the
under safety car.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's the.
Maybe going offline to try and get out of the...
It's the safety car glitch. Now they have to be overtaken by each other. That's... The main thing is...
sign the safety car's coming in yet?
The main thing is here, the boys have to record it, and we will look after it, and then we remove the penalty. They have to get it in. The safety car's coming in.
Yeah. Now, Hilltrain's got to be careful here. He does not exceed the safety car because his speed will be bogged down. He's got to leave a gap so he can go full throttle. And we are now back under racing conditions, Balix.
Oh, and Ryan Van Doom going at Star Wars Boy into turn 1. And he's got him! What an overtake.
Oh,
what an overtake. He's on the mediums. Ryan Van Doom on the mediums overtakes Star Wars Boy.
And
he
Angry
took a big
Orange
nap.
is out. Angry Orange is out.
Is he out, or is
Something
it just...
happened.
It seems like he left the session, but is he out?
He's ghosting.
That's not good.
Connectivity issues.
That's not
and
good.
I'm afraid to say that is... And Dacunia, oh my word, it's all happening now. Dacunia has left the session as well. This, I do wonder if this is connectivity issues rearing its ugly head, Balix.
The game is at its best tonight again. That's not what we wish for.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But let's talk about that overtake from Ryan Van Doom against Star Wars Boy. Man, that was something else. He's on the medium, Star Wars Boy on the softs, and he just caught him napping into turn 1.
SJ's fallen down.
Look at that, he's coming at Hilltrain. He's coming at Hilltrain for the lead. Man, this boy's on fire tonight. He took second position in Brazil, is now in second in Silverstone already after a pit stop, and he's going for the lead. Sanchez, correct me here. Did he go for a pit stop? Was he in?
Ryan, were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan.
No, Ryan's not pitted. No, he started on the medium tires.
Imagine he would have pitted already. So he has to get a big gap between himself and the boys who already have pitted to maintain the position he has now.
Yeah, the top 4 guys have not pitted. D Brazil is in 5th place, is the front runner of the pit stops, and actually, having said that, Nick has just passed him. So now Nick is in the prime position at the moment.
Surprise, surprise.
And Wilmar now going down the backs, going into cops, going after Star Wars Boy.
Yep, he is.
And I think Ryan is now right in the slipstream of Hilltrain as they go through Madison Beckett's. Really difficult to keep it.
He nailed the exit. He nailed it. He's coming at him.
The exit, and
he nailed it.
No DRS needed. No DRS required. And look at Star Wars Boy, right up again on the gearbox now of the Ferrari of Hilltrain.
Great battles
what a good
here.
battle this is. Yes. And Spooner.
We got a yellow flag.
Spooner with a beautiful... Spooner with an amazing overtake, by the way.
Boltex King is out. Boltex King is out. I don't know if it was a collision with D'Cunha, but Boltex King is out. And D'Cunha gained a position.
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, both Red Bulls having an absolute nightmare tonight. In this race in particular. Angry Orange is ghosting around with a damaged front wing, and Boltex, as you say, is out of the race.
So we got Ryan Van Doom in P1 right now. Behind him, Hilltrain the Ferrari, attacked by Star Wars Boy in his Williams. Wilma behind him in the McLaren, and Nick is gaining. We went from 4 seconds to 2.5 within 2 laps. So Nick is flying. And as you said, Nick is on the soft tires, I think, so he's on a very, very aggressive strategy. And Psychopath overtaking D-Bizzle into Cops, making it stick.
Nice.
Beautiful one.
And D-Bizzle trying to come back at him there.
Yeah, he probably got a warning for that. Oh, that's very close between Psychopath and D-Bizzle. Let's see who nails the exit. Oh, it seems like D-Bizzle got a better exit. He's next to Psychopath right now, overtaking him. He's got him. He's got him back.
We have a DRS train coming up here, and Hill Train's got a penalty.
And Ryan Van Doom is into the pits.
Yes, and Star Wars Boy now moves up to second place. Wilmar in third, close behind. And there is Nick and Spooner in fourth and fifth, respectively. So Ryan... Look at Ryan fall down the order, Alex, now with that pit stop.
Yeah, and Nick gaining a whole second in the last lap. That's big for him. And his teammate could be holding them up just for Nick to let Nick overtake them, and then going into the pits to give Nick some clean air and some time to treat his tyres good. And look at Corleone.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's D-Bizzle. D-Bizzle has spun. Going into
on his
left
own?
field. It looked like he had it coming together with Psychopath. The Psychopath's now slipped down to 10th. And Basketball Boy and Corleone and Vans have all jumped positions.
Scientists, we have a spicy one at the front. Hill Train Star Wars Boy Wilma within half a second. Going out of Meccans and Beckett's, DRS activated, and Star Wars Boy going at Hill Train, going on the inside, making it stick for the moment. He has him, and Hill Train and Wilma going into the pits. That's a possible collision every time, but I don't see a penalty flying, so could be all done good. So Star Wars Boy now leaving in his Williams, Nick in second. He's smiling in his car. He's smiling. He got everything right for now. Spooner in third. Jim Rainham in fourth. Vance in fifth. And Corleone in sixth. I didn't see that coming.
So I'm just looking at the penalties. Leading the pack in terms of penalties is D-Bizzle, who's got 11 seconds worth of penalties.
That's solid.
And then we've got 5 seconds for Jake, and then and 5 seconds for Vans. Everyone else has got 3 seconds.
And we got a change at the lead. Nick took the lead from Star Wars Boy, and it seems like it's comfy for him right now. It's comfy. Spooner is about 4.5 seconds behind Nick, and I think Nick's tires are still in a good shape, and he can gain some seconds right here and just treat them a little bit smoother in the last 2 laps. It's looking like a walk in the park for him again.
Yeah, he just needs to look after the tyres, and I think he'll be fine, because, well, W3's got to make a mandatory pit stop.
And he's doing it now. I think, no, he isn't. He isn't.
No, so Nick made a pit stop early on under the safety car. He must have started on the medium tyres.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so who else needs to pit? I think it's just Star Wars Boy. Everyone else has made a pit stop, judging by the life of the tyres. Spooner is in third place at the moment. Jim Rainham having a good race. Vans has got penalty. It's got quite a lot of penalties to serve. And then Corleone and
both Renaults are going good.
Yes,
very solid race by both of them.
Thinking of the constructors early on, I like the thinking lads.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was a lapped angry orange there.
Yeah, it's really sad to see D'Cunha and Ian down towards the back of the field, and I think they've already left the session because their cars are ghosting.
Both cars are ghosted?
Yeah. Ian's definitely is, and then it looked like D'Cunha's was as well. Yeah, D'Cunha's
we got a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's Jim Rainey who's losing positions.
Oh no!
Oh, and a Williams, Vance. And Vance has a damaged front wing.
Yeah. Oh, disaster for Vance.
And Lucky Corleone is laughing. He's in 4th.
And now we've got the Pink Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Are hunting down Corleone.
Oh, that's a good
my
battle.
God! The two Pink Panthers. Oh, we're gonna get a Perez Ocon situation here if we're not too careful.
And Star Wars boy into the pits. Star Wars boy into the pits. Corleone jumping into 3rd position right now.
The wily old Don Corleone. There we go, onto the podium. And,
just to give you some insight on Corleone, I know that he used to drive on full traction, so driving on medium traction is a new thing for him. It's very new. It's different for him, and to score points in Brazil in the season opener and being in 3rd position right now is a huge accomplishment for him, especially being new on medium traction. That's in the beginning, it's quite difficult when you're driving on full traction. With the time, it comes, and it's very good. It's useful. But at the beginning, I think he's very nervous in the corners to get the throttle right down and something like that. And he's managing that pretty good.
Yeah, it comes with time. Practice makes perfect, and it's good to see that it's paying off for him. And I'm liking this battle between Basketball Boy and Jake in the 2 racing points. As they go through Maggots and Beckett's, they are chasing down Don Corleone and Ryan Van Doon, who made that pit stop where we thought it was going to cost him big time. He's made it his way up to P7 now. And Star Wars boy
Wilmar's out.
And Wilmar's out. Oh my word.
Oh,
and
that's a huge disappointment.
It looks like he's lost it through Maggots and Beckett's, because that's where the yellow flag is, Ballots.
Well, you don't want to lose it there. Lose it on any other part of the track, but if you lose it there, you're going straight into the fucking wall. That's horrible for him.
That's unfortunate. So we've got another position change. Wayne Bennett and the Merc. It's just got past Jim Ranium. So much action going on, Alex. It's hard to keep track of everyone's own personal battles, but we do the best we can here. The closest, but I'm following the racing points at the moment. Basketball Boy DNF'd in Brazil, but he's putting on a good showing here in Silverstone.
So Nick going now through Maggots and Beckett, still in the lead. 2.5 laps to go. Spooner and the McLaren behind him in second. 5 seconds behind him. Another 9 seconds behind him. It's Corleone in the Renault. And both Pink Panthers behind Corleone within 1 second. Using the DRS to get a bit closer. Behind the Pink Panthers, it's both AlphaTauris, D. Bizzle and Ryan Van Doom. Ryan Van Doom on fresher tyres, trying to get his teammate Wayne Bennett in 8th, Jim Rainham in 9th, Star Wars Boy in 10th, Hill Trine Psychopath following in 11th and 12th, Ian in 13th, D'Cunha 14th, SJ 15th, Vance after his incident into 16th, and Angry Orange lapped once and maybe twice at the end of the race.
And his car's still driving around with no front wing. So interesting strategy call from the Red Bull team there. I think it's like he's driving the leftovers of Alex Albon's car from the Bahrain practice session.
There was nothing left.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. He thought, let's destroy this car. Let's do it. If they kick me, I destroy it. And he just
So
turned
let's
it
have a
around.
look So let's just have a look at the penalties to see if they might factor into the penalties. Here we go. So Nick doesn't have any penalties. Spooner's got 6 seconds of penalties. Corleone has 3. So I'm not sure what the gap is between Corleone and Spooner, but there might be a position
About
change
4
there.
seconds. About 4 seconds right now.
Okay, so well, let's wait and see to the end of the race.
But
Jake's
what about the
got
Pink
8
Panthers?
seconds.
What about the Pink Panthers?
Jake-
Ryan Van
so
Doom
Jake-
is in
Jake-
6th.
Jake has 8 seconds. Basketball Boy's got 12 seconds. Ryan doesn't have any.
Yeah.
D-Bizzle 14. Wayne
So
Bennett 3.
Ryan will jump both of them. Ryan will jump up to 4th. We have to keep that in mind.
Yes. So it's all well and good being fast around the track and trying to gain as many positions as you can, but you've got to keep it within the track limits.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise they strike back.
Just gotta be-
You don't want that.
And Ryan with the fastest lap of the race, Alex, and on course to get an extra championship point for that. And Nick will be looking at that thinking, come on.
And Nick is on his
Nick
last
will
lap.
be-
And
Nick-
I don't think
yeah.
Nick will put everything out now for a fastest lap. I don't think so. He will drive this home.
Yeah,
It's a solid win.
I suppose the life of the tyres have got to factor in as well. He's done quite a lot of laps on those softs.
And as we talk about it, Nick got a penalty. Out of
Well, there we
cups.
go then.
Out of cups, he got it.
Well, maybe that's maybe he did see that and thought, right, I'm going for fastest lap now.
Basketball
And,
Boy
we've
get
got another
another
penalty.
3 seconds, and Nick is now.
He's got to be careful. He might not finishing the points at this rate if he carries on picking up penalties.
And Nick is turning now into the last corner and winning the British GP in Silverstone. What an accomplishment. Nick is winning the race. Spooner in 2nd, crossing now the line is McLaren to gain 18 points. Corleone now in 3rd, and now it's becoming very, very tricky because of penalties.
Yeah.
Corleone in 3rd, and it seems like he's staying there. Nick in 4th, Basketball Boy in 5th right now. Ryan jumping
Ryan up to
both,
4th.
and Corleone will be on the podium. Man, that's crazy. Ryan Van Doom in 4th, Jake in 5th, Wayne in 6th. Again, a solid one. Star Wars Boy in 7th, Basketball Boy in 8th. He's still in the point, scientists. D-Bizzle in 9th,
Yes.
and Jim Ranium getting the last point for Renault.
And Hill Train agonisingly outside the points, but a very impressive showing on his debut, it has to be said. And then Psychopath, and unfortunately for Ian, Dacunia and Angry Orange, I think connection issues have put paid to their race, and Vans picked up a lot of penalties, and then SJ down at the back, and 2 retirements, Wilmar and Bultex. What a race, Ballix.
What a race.
And thankfully, and for once I didn't get kicked from the lobby.
And my drive of the day is Corleone. The game says Nick, a solid race by Nick, beautiful one, beautiful strategy, humongous pace, and racecraft at its best. But for me, it's Corleone finishing in 3rd. That's something he's never done in the last season. He has grown as a driver. That's beautiful to see. So as the boys are splashing champagne into their eyes and can't see anything after that, they're not respecting the COVID rules. We're coming now to our standings. Nick wins the race in front of Spooner, Corleone in 3rd, and look at that. The guys in front, starting from P18, 14, 11th and 17th and finishing in 1, 2, 3 and 4. Jake in 5th, Wayne Bennett in 6th, also gaining 7 places. Star Wars Boy in 7th, Basketball Boy gaining 11 places. Coming into the points, 4 points for him. D-Bizzle in his AlphaTauri in 9th, Jim Ramium in 10th, Hill Train, Psychopath missing points, Ian, SJ, Vance, Dacunia, Angry Orange also missing out, Wilma and Vortex King, DNF from the race. Thank you very much guys for joining, for tuning in, for leaving comments, and we see you next week for T2 and maybe Sunday for our Tier 3 race, for the first race, for the first season of Tier 3 with our new guys in it. Some of them who raced today will be there, some of them won't. We see some new faces. And thank you very much also to scientists who left the commentary box now to join all the races in the lobby. Thank you, good night, enjoy your weekend, and goodbye till next week.